Hello, everyone.
Ladies and gentlemen, the pleb is back. In today's report, Justin Trudeau puts out a picture of him in front of a whiteboard in a classroom, and the entire internet photoshops him, and he gets absolutely roasted. As well, tonight, Justin Trudeau loses his cool at today's press conference and absolutely snaps on a reporter. You won't want to miss tonight's story. Stick around. Tonight's episode has been brought to you by Beaver Bitcoin. Now, everyone knows that Justin Trudeau and the Liberals absolutely hate Bitcoin because they can't control it, because they cannot freeze your Bitcoin account. And if you are a real freedom fighter, you need to get yourself some Bitcoin over at beaverbitcoin.com/pleb. Sign up in the link in the description below. Thank you for sponsoring today's report. Well, guys, Justin Trudeau did it yet again. He's going viral on social media for all the wrong reasons. Yesterday, Justin Trudeau put out this tweet here saying teacher mode, where he is writing obvious nonsense on a whiteboard here in a classroom. And the comments section was not very nice. I find it pretty funny that Justin Trudeau's in a classroom trying to teach kids calculations when he himself has admitted in the past he can't even do grade 2 math.
I have a little confession to make. I have a slight learning disability. I am dysnumeric. What that means is I have an inability to handle small numbers and little calculations, those easy things that people do so well. Okay, 13 plus 14. 27? Under pressure, it's even worse. So, if I pick up numbers and try to do it, 2 plus 3 minus 1 times 2 minus 4 plus 2. How many people followed that?
Now, if you look at the current state of Canada and you realize now that our prime minister has a learning disability, it all starts to make sense. Now, one thing Justin Trudeau's team did not calculate was that putting a picture of him in front of a whiteboard on the internet would result in many, many memes. And the internet, as usual, did not disappoint. We will kick off the memes with none other than Brandon Leslie, member of parliament here, with a meme saying, "Your future equals totally screwed." It's pretty accurate. Cat Canada made a meme here with Justin Trudeau writing, "Vote Pleb." That's perfect. Another member of parliament came in on the fun here, Andrew Scheer, who wrote, "I got elected right here." And now we watch the decline. That's a good one. Eldon Jackson 8 puts a picture of Justin Trudeau, drawing one of his favorite costumes. Stacey Monette with the liberal math here, saying if we divide 123 genders by unacceptable views, how much climate change do we have? Yeah, that's about as much as the liberals make sense these days. Zachary writes, China equals good, freedom equals bad. Al writes, with the conservative trend line up and the liberal trend line heading right to the toilet. Absolutely accurate. Zachary was back with another one. Okay, this one's good. Arson equals climate change. Wow. Dustin coming in with the savage meme here saying, how to make her sign an NDA. Oof. Name has been stolen again with this meme. I don't know shit. I mean, that's fair. Mr. Pootie Tat coming in hot here with a meme just showing how mature the liberals truly are, with Justin Trudeau writing pee-pee on the whiteboard. Pretty damn accurate. Digital asset investor puts a bunch of male genitalia on the boards, aiming towards Trudeau's mouth. Very nice touch. Catchy writes, how to get puberty blockers without your parents knowing. Little too close to the truth. Up North Trip remixes this. Trudeau writing, Sophie, I miss you on Sophie's window with a picture of her new boyfriend, the doctor from Ottawa. And my absolute favorite from all these memes comes from a name written in Chinese here, but this one's the best, in my opinion. I put tampons in my ass. So good. Oh, it's true. It's damn true. And for those of you who don't know, I'm the one who actually made that meme. If you zoom in on the tampon, look what you see. And a little piece of advice to the photographers and the staffers over in Ottawa. Don't put your leader in front of a whiteboard because they are going to get memed. And while we're on the topic, can I ask you guys, which one of those memes did you find the funniest? Tell me in the comments down below. And the L's just keep piling up for Justin Trudeau as Pierre Poilievre put out this tweet here, which is an attack ad on Justin Trudeau, but guess what? There's no editing. It's just Justin Trudeau's own words, okay? Watch this, freaking hilarious.
I think the long-term effects on our economy of young people who can't build their dreams, can't start a family, can't live in the communities in which they work, will be devastating for this economy. The current situation is not just unfair for young families and young people who don't have the opportunities that their parents and grandparents had when you work hard to build a future for yourself.
Whose fault is that, Justin? Whose fault is that? But let me just point something out in here. Let's zoom in here on Anita Anand's face here. While Justin's just spewing the bullshit. Just zoom in on Anita Anand. Even she is not buying it.
I think the long-term effects on our economy of young people who can't build their dreams, can't start a family, can't live in the communities in which they work.
Look at her. She's trying to hold it back.
For this economy. The current situation is not just unfair for young families and young people who don't have the opportunities that their parents and grandparents had when you work hard to build.
Too funny. Now, my favorite attack ads are the ones where the conservatives just use Justin Trudeau's words right out of his mouth. No fancy editing. It's absolute ownage, and it's absolutely hilarious. But the Liberals put out their own attack ad yesterday here with Pierre Poilievre's visit over to the carbon tax protests. Let's watch this. Let's watch. Oh, yes. The creepy music. By the way, Pierre Poilievre meets with far-right extremist group at Nova Scotia, New Brunswick border. They do the peace sign at the end. Now, I'm going to tell you guys one thing. The Liberals are so stupid that they literally put copyright music on their attack ads. So people can't even show it on YouTube without getting copyright flagged. This is how dumb they are. They literally gatekeep their own attack ads. This is literally how dumb these Liberals are. Let's put copyright music on attack ads so YouTubers can't show our attack ads to hundreds of thousands of people. They are so dumb. Now, the only advantage of having a really dumb government like the Liberals right now is, well, it generates really good comedy. And Ben Bankus took Justin Trudeau's reaction at the press conference to Pierre Poilievre visiting this carbon tax protest encampment, and, well, he put his own spin on it, and it's absolutely hilarious.
Song with CBC News. Your opponent was photographed posing with anti-carbon tax protesters flying F Trudeau flags. In the video, Pierre Poilievre is heard saying that you are a liar and everything you say is, quote, bullshit. Can we get your response, please?
Well, he's right. He's right. And sometimes Pierre, he's pretty sexy. Sometimes I do think about him now that I am divorced and thinking about changing my identity. I'm still going to identify as Prime Minister, but I might think about putting a wig on or something if the poll numbers aren't working. So, look, folks, this is a man that was endorsed by Alex Jones. Do you know who Alex Jones is? He is literally hilarious. And also usually right about everything.
Gotta love Ben Bankus. But now we're going to move things over to today, where Justin Trudeau was at a Honda plant, basically bribing another corporation to do business in Canada by giving them $5 billion, because the sure sign that you have a healthy, flourishing country is the fact that you need to pay corporations to come do business here. And at this press conference, the Wayne Gretzky of politics himself, Justin Trudeau, was once again using Wayne Gretzky analogies while trying to explain how much of a genius he is for bribing corporations to do business in Canada.
As a great Canadian once said, that is where the puck is going, and that is where we're going to be.
And at this same press conference, I don't know if Justin Trudeau has seen the memes that came out from his whiteboard picture yesterday, but he's apparently losing it as he completely loses his cool and snaps at a reporter. Watch.
Down to the U.S. is staying right here in Ontario for decades and generations to come.
So just to be clear, no one's willing to answer the question specifically. How many jobs are being created, and what is the cost for the government deal?
If you're not going to listen to the answer but saying 1,000 jobs created, then there's nothing we can do for you.
I just said the spin-off jobs. They said 4,200. I'm sure it's going to even get up probably to 5,000. Multiply that by 7. There's your answer. 28 to 35,000 jobs. Not today, not for tomorrow, but for decades to come. Next question.
Watch that again. He's losing it. He is losing it.
Jobs are being created, and what is the cost for the government deal?
If you're not going to listen to the answer but saying 1,000 jobs created, then there's nothing we can do for you.
He's losing it, folks. He knows he's toast in the next election, and now he's lashing out like a child at the media. And to all the leftists who say, oh, Pierre attacks the media all the time, well, apparently your guy does too. And the reason Trudeau and Doug Ford got triggered by this is, well, because the numbers are just not adding up. Props to the media for asking the tough questions here, but according to Aaron Woodrick, $5 billion in subsidies for 1,000 jobs essentially equals $5 million per job. That is absolutely insane. Welcome to Canada, where we need to pay corporations $5 million per job created because no one wants to do business here. Absolutely nutty. But the numbers are even crazier, as pointed out by John Lee Pettymore here, who broke down the numbers, saying $5 billion investment, taxpayer money. Thanks for pointing that out. 5,000 jobs, $30 per hour, tax rate 30%, 1 million per job. It will take 16.6 years for the Canadian payers to get their money back. This is vote buying and more debt. And the craziest part about this is that EVs are dying. The interests in EVs are going down, and Trudeau just keeps doubling down on this EV dream of his. It's absolutely delusional. And this whole press conference was a disaster from start to finish, as at the end of the press conference, Doug Ford appears to not want to hug Chrystia Freeland in one of the most awkward clips I have ever seen. Watch.
This concludes today's press conference. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, let's analyze this here. Okay, goes in. Does that, okay, looks like he wants to shake her hand. She wants a hug. And he's like, okay. Let's not make it on for the camera here. Look at this. This is just so weird. Little pat on the back. Man, our government is just so weird. These people are all weird. What do you guys think about that energy between Chrystia Freeland and Doug Ford? What are you guys seeing? Tell me in the comments. And of course, Justin Trudeau's base is going to eat up this $5 billion to Honda as some kind of giant victory because these people are clueless. They don't care about math. They make decisions based on feelings. And a clip came out from New York University this weekend at a pro-Palestine protest. And this protester perfectly encapsulates the entire Trudeau base. Watch this as she doesn't even know why she is at this protest or what they are even protesting about. This is the left.
Say is the main goal with tonight's protest?
I think the goal is just showing our support for Palestine and demanding that NYU stops. I honestly don't know all of what NYU's doing.
Is there something that NYU's doing?
I really don't know. I'm pretty sure they're... Do you know what NYU's doing? About what? About Israel. Why are we protesting here?
Why are we protesting?
I'm pretty sure they're... Do you know what NYU's doing? About what? About Israel. Why are we protesting here?
Palestine will be free!
I wish I was more educated.
I wish I was more educated, said the other one. At least she's admitting it. This is who we're up against, folks. These people actually vote, and they are absolutely passionate about voting. Scary, isn't it? All right, guys, we're going to wrap it, but I got to ask you guys this question. Which Trudeau meme was your favorite? I want to know in the comments down below because there were so many good ones. Also, if you want to support this channel, smash the subscribe button, like this video so YouTube pushes it out to more people. Tell your friends about the Pleb. You know what? If you want to support me even more, you could buy a membership for $5 Canadian. And for all of you who made it this far in this video, enjoy this viral clip where a construction worker says exactly how he feels about Joe Biden. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.
What's it like seeing so many Republicans in Manhattan, so many Trump supporters in Manhattan? Does that surprise you?
No, not at all. It's turning now. Trump's turn again.
What's your message to Joe Biden?
Fuck you.